Well, Mitch, we are heading out to Idaho for this one, Potato Land, for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Maybe one of my favorite named bowl games in the whole country. We have Eastern Michigan versus San Jose State, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. This one on the blue turf in Boise. And look, it was a real up and down year for San Jose State. They start 6-2, close losses on the road against Fresno State and Auburn. They win some really big games the rest of the schedule. All that just to lose two of the last three and not make the conference championship game. They would have rather played on this blue turf, a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
The offense fairly consistent with Siobhan Cordero at the helm. Better defense in the country. One of the best units in the country in terms of scoring. They finished 24th in scoring defense on the year. Really had some late no-shows, though, on the defensive side of the ball where they just decided we don't want to play defense anymore. They're going to meet up with an Eastern Michigan squad who, they really ended the season well, winning 4 of the last 5 with a good last couple of games from their signal caller, Taylor Powell. Eastern Michigan looking for just their second bowl win of all time. Their only other bowl win was in the 1987 California Bowl against San Jose State. So kind of a little fun bit of trivia. If you're going to try to win a bowl game, might as well play San Jose State, I guess. But will they be able to get past the Spartan squad? Make the case for Eastern Michigan here. How is Eastern Michigan going to win this game if it goes their way?
Well, as someone who bet against the residents of the factory this season in Maction play, I'd love to see them continue to kind of shove it in my face. You're right. They ended the season really well. Their offense isn't explosive on either side, right? They don't throw it well. They don't run it particularly well. They're averaging just over 200 yards passing, under 150 rushing per game. But if the Spartans can take that pressure off their defense, and Sparty does not run the ball very well. They throw it way better than they can move it on the ground. So if you're able to go out, force some 3-and-outs, force some short possessions from San Jose State, and then go to work running the football, I think a lot of these bowl games where the matchups are just kind of odd and across the country and at different time zones and early kicks and late kicks, I think the best way that you can find to shorten that game and take as many possessions away from the other team, especially one in San Jose that can score quickly, I think that's ultimately what lends itself to some success. Taylor Powell, the quarterback at Eastern Michigan, he's going to have a really solid game and not turn the football over. That's gotten the Eagles in trouble in the past. But yeah, I think if they can sit on it, take it away from the Spartans' high-powered passing offense, and then ultimately just convert. Find a way to get into the end zone, maybe even 3 times. I think if Eastern Michigan can get over 21 points, they give themselves a shot.
No, I agree totally. I think San Jose ends up winning this game. Their game script has to be Cordero overcoming the fact that they don't have a run game, right? He has to be able to be good, be effective, and he's going to have to move the ball for their offense. There's no real way around it. The Spartans are going to need to stay ahead of the chains. This is a very solid defense here, so they're not going to want to get behind the chains and let them kind of pin their ears back. They only manage 92 rushing yards per game, unfortunately, so definitely a rough spot here. They're going to have to get things going through the air against this Eagles pass defense. They finished second in the MAC in terms of passing defense, so a little bit of a tall task for them. The Eagles are not exactly explosive on offense, so if San Jose State can sort of stay ahead of schedule, keep it, second and medium, third and short, somewhere like that, they should be able to put enough points to allow the defense for the Spartans to sort of pin their ears back, go after the quarterback, force some mistakes. They've made some mistakes that certainly cost them this year. And so if you can force some mistakes on that side, I think you're in a good spot. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. I do think they end up doing this. I will pick San Jose State to win this game. I think they're going to be too much on offense. Siobhan Cordero, he's a very good quarterback. He's going to do what he needs to do. And I think they're going to be able to win this game. I'm going to put it somewhere in the realm of maybe a 27-24. I think it'll be fairly close, but I do think they end up on top.
I don't know if Eastern Michigan can score 24 in a game. We'll see. I'm going to take the Spartans as well. Give me Sparty. I'll say 28-17 to give them a whole bunch of French fries there on the blue turf.
That would certainly be fun. Well, turn your TVs down, right? Turn the video down your TVs because the blue turf will hurt your eyes at that time of day. But enjoy the game.
Gracious him. How about